Hello. Just over a month ago, my Christmas potatoes looked like this. Just last week, they looked like this. So it was time to call it a day. Check this out. Well, just about enough for a small meal, but hardly a Christmas potato harvest in September. These were my Plan B potatoes being started in yoghurt pots about a month ago. By now they should have bigger shoots and some roots, like this early season fast start potato. If they have shoots and roots, it's time to transplant them into buckets just like this one. Let's take a look. These are my Plan B Christmas potatoes, and as you can see, they're not as far on as I would like them to be. If we're going to get potatoes for Christmas from these plants, we need these to be bigger than they are now. We need them to have more shoots on than they have now, and we certainly need them to have roots, because we're only 3 months away from Christmas. So let's take a closer look. We can see we've got some shoots, not very big shoots, but we've got some. But have we got roots? Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Yeah, there's only one way to find out. And if we've got roots, we're going to plant these guys up into those 10-inch water buckets. Okay, right, check this one out first. Wow. Well, there's definitely no roots there. If there aren't many, and they're not holding that soil ball together, are they? Hold on. There's our seed potato. That's not going to make anything in 12 weeks, is it? That's not going to give us any Christmas potatoes. So we can write that one off. We needn't even put that one back in the yogurt pot, and we're certainly not planting that up into a 10-inch bucket. Check this guy. I can just see a couple of shoots at the top breaking through. I don't know if you can see them. That's better. That soil ball is holding together. Perhaps there are some roots in there. Let's just tease it apart. Oh, it's fell apart. There's no teasing, it's just fell apart. Let's have a look. Wow, look at that. Not a root in sight. That potato's not going to make anything, is it? Put that to one side. We'll leave these ones to the last. These are the ones that might make it through to Christmas. You never know. Well, this one looks as though it's falling to bits as well. Yeah, it is. There's no roots in there. Now these potatoes have sat in this moist soil. It's not wet, it's just moist. For over a month now. They should have had roots. If they were going to make anything, they would have had roots. The shoots have died off, what shoots they had, and have produced no roots. And to be honest, these are quite soft. I think they're probably starting to go rotten. Blimey. Yeah, no roots in this one. I think this is probably typical of what it's going to be for the rest of them. Yeah, there's your seed potato. Squashy, soft. It's going to make nothing. It's going to make nothing. Try this one. You see the shoot? Not much of a shoot, but you never know. Nah, there's no roots, is there? Blimey. You must be sick of hearing me say that now. This is a disaster. Look at that. After a month sitting in soil, it's not going to grow. This is my third attempt at growing Christmas potatoes, growing potatoes for Christmas here at Homegrown Veg in the UK, and it looks like it's my third failure. Couldn't do it last year, couldn't do it the year before, and I'm fairly sure now that I'm not going to be able to pull it off this year. Look at this. Wow, come on. Well, look at that. I mean, we've got lots of shoots, you can see those, but they're hardly any bigger than they were a month ago. These potatoes are just sitting still. And that sweet potato is quite soft. I think the reason behind this is that here at Homegrown Veg in the UK, we're moving into the autumn of the year. We're in the colder months now, and I mean cold, and this soil feels cold, too cold for these potatoes. I've had them standing outside. When my tomatoes came out of the greenhouse, the idea was that I would pot these Christmas potatoes up and they would grow in the greenhouse. They would grow on in the greenhouse. So these yogurt pots have been standing in the greenhouse for a month now. The soil's cold, the days are getting shorter, the nights are getting longer. To put them outside, it's far too wet and far too windy. Everything's against growing potatoes, and I'm quickly coming to the conclusion that growing potatoes for Christmas in the UK without artificial light or artificial heating is an impossibility. Look at that. So we've got shoots, but with no roots, and this will never make a potato plant with potatoes on it for Christmas. Impossible. So I'm winding this up now. I've had enough of it. I'm winding this Christmas potatoes up now. But hey, I know there's lots of people out there giving this a shot because you've told me. Let me know how your Christmas potatoes are getting on. Look at this. 100% failure. Now, yeah, you might say, okay, they look okay, yeah. They do, but there are no roots. The only thing supporting these shoots is this soft sweet potato. It's not going to produce a plant. It just isn't. It doesn't matter how long I leave this, it's not going to produce a plant. If we were in the spring or summer months, this might be in with a chance, but we're not. We're in the autumn and we're heading for winter. This doesn't stand any chance. It's not going to make anything. Last one, then we'll call it a day. Well, look at that. Look at that. Not a single root to be seen. All of this top growth being supported by this small seed potato that's now soft and probably going rotten. That's not going to make a potato plant in 12 weeks and give me potatoes for Christmas. It just isn't. So, I think that's the end of Christmas potatoes for me in future years, because I've tried it now for 3 years and I haven't been able to pull it off. But hey, you might have been able to pull it off. You might have grown potatoes for Christmas. But I'm guessing if you have, you've needed to put additional heat into your greenhouse and you've needed to put some light in there. I'm not prepared to do that. I'm not that desperate for a few potatoes at Christmas. And yeah, so we'll have to revert to plan C, and plan C would be we go to the shop and we buy some potatoes for Christmas. Let me know how you're getting on, because it's interesting this. Let me see if anybody can pull this off, and we'll share that information. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.